Correct.
Get it? Well, we've got it.
Here we go.
It's an ABCD day. Get it? Well, we've got it. This is just one example of things that you can make from the football collection. Well, you look at TV nowadays at the moment, it's nothing but football, and the next few weeks it's all about football. So we thought we'd just give you a reminder
of our football section.
Took the words out of my mouth.
Indeed I did. So what I was going to say to you is if you're watching this show live, welcome. And if you're watching a recording of it, also welcome.
Either way, you can always leave messages for us on Facebook and we can get back to you. How do they find that?
Yes, well, all you need to do is go to Facebook and tap in Alan and Barry and you will find our Facebook page, or you can also find our Get Creative Facebook page, which is also on Facebook, and type in Get Creative, and if you want to find the right one, all you need to do is look for the group with the kaleidoscope symbol on it, and that is us.
What, the kaleidoscope?
Kaleidoscope, yeah.
So, football, it's never really been my forte. I'm more kind of an arty-farty type of person, like a museum and what have you. But I remember being dragged literally. I must have been about 8, 9. Susan Lord took me to...
the Susan Lord.
Shut your face.
All right.
And we
Some
went
very
to...
interesting graffiti in the cellar at Walkden Road.
We went
Back
to Old Trafford in the old days. I don't remember going in, but she wanted to see Georgie Best. So we saw him in a cargo whizzing past. So that was my trip to a football match.
But having said that, and you're very good at hiding your light under a bushel in some respects, he had a very famous father.
Yeah, but that was rugby.
Doesn't matter. Still a famous father.
Yes. Well, he did win the winning try at
1936
Wembley.
World Cup. Not World Cup.
39, wasn't it?
No, 36, 37.
Oh, I don't know. It's a long time ago. Anyway, we've got all his hats and his medals, and he's playing for Wales shirts and his caps.
Played for Salford.
Yeah, he played
Anyway,
for Salford.
we digress.
Yeah, let's show you a few examples of the things that you can make. We've got a bit to get through, so Barry's going to show you how to get these as we go forward. So if you're football mad, don't forget, you've got the Euros on. When somebody said to me the other day, it's the Euros, I thought, oh, well, that's not going to be interesting, talking about Euro money system for a while, is it? I had no idea what the Euros were. I didn't just grasp the Olympics, and they're coming up soon. We've got a great sporting download for you there, or on a key, so we'll watch out. We'll do that show separately. Anyway, I'll look at some of the things that you can do with these. That's just making a card. You also get templates in there you can choose. You've got buntings, you've got balls, you've got sentiments, you've got all sorts of things. So I'm just showing you these quickly. You've got this one, that's an example there of a football, but you can turn it into a card that stands up like that. You've got that card, and this one opens up, and you've also got a little doorway on the front. There's videos to all of these showing how we make it. Now, there's a great video. You can take one of our background papers and turn it into a football shirt using any of the background papers. There's a few examples there, which would be fun. Or you can add those then to your card. If you're making a special football card, you can use that as well. Now, what do you get in this set? There's all sorts of things, isn't there? You get a colour. We've tried to think of all the colourways that exist. You've got red, you've got green, you've got blue, you've got dark blue, light blue, dark green, light green, russet.
Russet?
Well, that's that.
Go on, name a team.
Burgundy.
Name a team. Okay. Not a famous one. Go on, name a team.
Norwich.
Yellow.
What do you mean, not for...
Yellow and green.
Yellow and green.
Known as the Canaries. Carry on.
Plymouth.
Also green. And that's actually green and white stripes.
Argyle United.
That's Plymouth Argyle you were just talking about.
Oh, what's it?
Help!
I'm a whiz at football, me.
Yeah.
Manchester United.
That's red. That's obvious.
Manchester City.
Blue, light blue.
Liverpool.
Red. You're picking all the famous ones,
Let
aren't
me
you?
show you a few more cards. He's getting boring. You've got lovely shirt designs as well, which in different sizes you can turn them into cards, or you can add them to cards like I've done here. You've got buntings. Now all the buntings are all different sizes. You can do lots of things with those. I've got some here. You've got from an A3 size down to a mini. So these are the A4 size actually, and you can choose what you want. You've got lots of different varieties there. You've got striped ones. I'm not awake. You will insist on filming early. Those are the from the A4 sheets. This will be a smaller selection, and you can go right down. Whoops, I'm whizzing that away. You can go right down to the minis. So if you want to make buntings for any parties that you've got, you can choose the colour, choose it for your team. You can do all sorts of different things. You can even add your buntings to your cards, make a card. Does this flip up? No, some of them do. There's another version there. Let me just get it. There you go, there's a long version. I've used some of the buntings on a long landscape card. Now you can even just cut out the balls there. Footballs, you can use those as bunting to go around all over. Now you've got all the different shirts too, and this one I've turned into a card. It's got an insert there, not that you can see it. There you go, an insert. So again, you can do it in the colourways that you want. You can make these into boxes. You can do all sorts of things. That's a card. Now we've got templates. Now the template here, that makes that football on top, but then it just folds together and you can use that. Again, you can make them in all different sizes. You've got those. Now also you've got these as well. These had chewing gum in them, but I thought it was a shame to throw them away. But you can put the balls on the top and you can decorate them with the different colours of your team. That's another idea. Or if you want to get one of these glass jars with a round section on, and just stuck one on the front, one on the lid, and that's full of sweeties. You can even make footballs out of any of the background papers that exist. I've got this one here, this template here makes this football shirt box that you can fill with goodies. But again, that goes up to an A3 size, and you've got another version there. There's so many. If you look in the, Barry's going to show you in a minute how to find a lot of these things. I'll shut up in a minute. That's just an example there. And what else have I got? I've got these. You can make baseball caps. Well, they're going to be football caps, aren't they? So you can make those in your team, anything you want, the team ones. You've got that, you've got that. Have you got a mug? Do you want a mug, a football mug? You've got a template for making a football mug.
But it doesn't have to be a football mug.
No, it could be anything. And I've just decorated that one up.
Now that's one of my favourites.
It's one of my favourites. Simple, but you can go up to an A3, and there's a demonstration showing you how to make all of these.
Now in that particular download,
just flips open.
In that particular download, there are 12 shields, 12 different shields. So they're great not just for football, but they're great for any sporting or any achievement for that matter.
They're not just for football.
No, they're not. Let's come back to us then. Right, so what we did very usefully is I pre-recorded a little bit of a look around that particular part of the website. So if at this stage, if you're watching this live and you want to send us some messages, we will be in a position to answer them because we're actually...
Well, show them how easy it is to find the football section.
So I'll show you that right now. Accessing the football category on the website is very easy. All you need to do first of all is click on Shop. And then once you've clicked on Shop, click on Craft Downloads. And then scroll down until you find football sets. Click on the football sets, and it's in this section that you'll find everything that you need. So if your team plays in a horizontal strip, there's strips for you in most of the popular colours, plain colours, 2 colours, vertical strips. You can also get the complete set on a memory stick as well. But let me just show you just one of the sets because you are getting a huge amount in each of these. So I'm going to plain colour section. So if your team plays in red, click on that. Should just reassure you as well that those watermarks that you can see there will not appear on the purchased item. Now in each of these strip sets, you're going to get 300 pages for just £1.99. That is just amazing. Let me give you an idea of what you're going to get. You're going to get shirts, shirt collars, backing papers, balls, bunting, frame arches, frame circles, in fact all of these different frames in all of these different shapes, which are perfect for making card inserts or indeed card outserts. You're also going to get buntings, as I said, and backing papers. There's far too much to show you in each set, but I can tell you that for £1.99 that is just amazing value for money. So let's just go back out to that one then, and let's go back to this page here which shows you the templates. Now if you click on the template section, what we've done here is we've put together a variety of different templates that you can use for so many different things. You don't just have to use them for football, these are just ideas. So in this you've got the swing card, you've got the box, you've got the box there with the fancy top on it, you've got the waistcoats, you've got the footballs, and you've also got this one which is one of my favourites, which is the shield set. Now again, this is perfect not just for football, it's great for anything that requires a celebratory shield. You could be congratulating someone on passing their driving test, it could be for an anniversary, it could of course be for any other sporting event, it could be for bowls and golf or tennis or swimming, anything that requires, well, a trophy effectively. There is of course a video on this page, as there is with all of these templates, showing you exactly how to use them. So this football section really covers everything that a football fan or indeed a sport fan that wants particularly a trophy would ever need. So very easy to find, and once of course you've clicked on these items, any of these items, added them to your basket, you can be downloading them and using them within about 5 minutes. So that is the football set section on the Alan Barry website.
So it's so easy to find all the football things. This was the waistcoat that Barry was talking about, just a simple template. We've used it with football background papers, but you can use anything you like. I've got this one here. You know, I did these a while ago. I've forgotten what I've done. I have to keep reopening them and seeing what I've been up to. Another card example here for you. That's nice. Use the white backgrounds and a couple of the buntings. You've got the sentiment sheets as well. What about, there's also templates. You can do the football boots, and you can turn that into a card.
I suppose the thing that I want to say about this is, yes, there is a market for cards, all types of cards out there, of course there are, but handmade cards are particularly special. Yes, you could go to a shop and you could spend £3, £4, £5 on a football related card quite easily. But the one thing that it wouldn't have is your personal stamp on it. It wouldn't have your personality in it. So with these downloads, you can download them.
Well, it'd be a blank piece of paper if you did it with your personality.
Thanks very much.
You're welcome.
You can download it and you can make it personal to the person that you are trying to impress and trying to, well, congratulate, or trying to just tell them how much you love them. So it's always good to do a handmade card. The great thing about the demonstrations that Alan's put together is they're simple. You might be a new crafter, you might think, well, I really quite like the idea of crafting, but oh no, it's too difficult. These cards are really easy to make, and Alan makes them incredibly accessible.
Are you insinuating that I'm simple?
No, but what you have got the ability to do is produce...
Simplify something.
You've got the ability to take things to a beginner level right up to an advanced level.
Yes, I have.
Indeed.
I'm a genius, but nobody knows.
Well,
nobody knows.
Yeah, we kind of know you are, but
all right, come
so
here.
do you.
Here's another idea. You've got the big football there, and then that can flip open, and you've got a nice stand-up card there, as you can see. Just a very simple idea using some of these designs, and you can use things like that. Just make a ball and a little card. I've used one of the templates there, background papers, to make this card, and it's got a flip up bunting on the front, so you could put anything behind there.
This one.
I'll show you that last. I've got this one here. There's templates for this too. It does the flipping card. Oh, and you've got some of the shields there as well.
Isn't that a swinger?
Swinger, I don't know. There was only pampas grass in the garden. I love this one as well. You've got a full template showing you how to make your own. Hey, Stan, you've always got to butt in. That's our dog. It's Bethan Terrier. He's obviously heard something. Oi, Gobby. He was fast asleep with his legs in the air 5 minutes ago.
Sounds a bit like your love life.
They're not funny. Talking about swingers, there's a swinging card that you can make, and I've decorated that up. Or if you want to keep everything organised, don't forget you do different sizes. I've made, shut your face. Then you've got the, I've made a couple of these filing boxes, but you can make them bigger or even smaller, which are fun. I've done them in the football theme as well. Now I've also got some boxes here, the frame boxes that you can make things with, and those are so simple. You can get a separate template showing you how to make these 3D boxes, and then you can decorate them up. Just a simple little one like that looks great. Or I've got one here as well, which is all of the some of the buntings there in a box frame, just creating a different look, whatever you want to do. It's so difficult to show you what it does, because we've got about, in the garage, about 5 boxes full of different finished samples. I thought, well, we'll be here for 3 hours trying to show this lot. But all of that lot are actually in the football selection. So when you go to the selection that Barry showed you, there's loads of different videos in there that show you how to make things.
Exactly. A couple of things I need to say to you right now. If you're watching this on Facebook Live, that's great. If you're watching it on YouTube Live, that's absolutely great, because if you're watching it on YouTube, it means you're probably subscribed to us. But if you're watching it on Facebook and you've not already subscribed to our YouTube channel, we strongly suggest that you do that. And to do that, all you need to do is go onto youtube.com, type in Alan and Barry. We're not the debt collectors, we're the couple.
You say that every time.
I know, but I want to make sure that there's a distinction. Go onto there.
I knew you were going to start talking and I brought a picnic.
You can go on there and you can subscribe. What is the benefit of subscribing? Well, the benefit of subscribing is when we're doing a live show, you get to find out about it, but you also get to find out about new products that we are about to launch. Because very often we put the videos on there before we get round to putting the products live. And also, of course, if you're watching the recording of this and you're in our database and we've sent you a recording, this would be a good time for you to sign up for our Facebook page or indeed our YouTube channel, so that you don't hear things back to front. You actually get to hear about them before they've happened rather than after they've happened.
Well, I didn't understand a word of that. I hope you did.
Yeah, I did.
Jolly good.
It's a slightly tortured sentence, but only slightly.
And also, what we'd love as well, if you take pictures of your things that you've made from our papers, do send them. I'd love to see them, and maybe we can include them in some of the galleries. So how do they do that if they want to send a photo? Just
best easy. Well, you can put it on Facebook if you want to, but you can also email it to me, and it's barryfreestone@aol.com. That's barryfreestone@aol.com.
So that's your football. Just a reminder of all the things that we've got, and also I'm adding all the time, all the different categories, all the different things we're adding all the time. So football's not just for the Euros. It'll start again. When does it normally start? September or something?
I don't know.
Well, then you can start planning ahead, and hopefully then we should be able to have full gatherings. So it'll be fun using these designs.
Gatherings.
Full gatherings.
Sounds a bit wrong, that, isn't it?
A full gathering.
Yeah, a full gathering. Anyway, nice to have your company.
Enjoy your football.